Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. 2023 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams. From unidentified cryptid creatures to Bigfoot and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So I scoured the internet and put together a compilation of the most chilling and downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year. So grab your maximum fear coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2023. The following mysterious video was released to the public on October 27th, 2023. It was taken by a trail camera that some hunters put up. The purpose of the camera was to monitor the nearby area and to see what kind of wildlife is out there. But one night at exactly 10:26 p.m., the camera caught this. An armed police officer is seen walking by. But 3 minutes later at 10:29 p.m. the trail cam was triggered again, and some massive predator is seen. This dark, hairy, bipedal beast slowly walks through the shot. It appears absolutely massive. It's very tall and very wide, estimated at a height of about 8 feet. Now, lots of details were left unknown about this footage, like where it was filmed and why the police officer was even out there in the woods in the first place. But online viewers speculate that maybe this police officer was being hunted down by this creature, and that's why he had his firearm ready. Because of the overall look of this supposed creature, most drew connections to Bigfoot. But skeptics weren't buying it and hypothesized that it was a man in a ghillie suit. However, because of how wide and tall it is, it's highly unlikely. And taking a closer look at this shot here of the being's arm, it's distinct, not like a human in a ghillie suit. It appears much larger than a human's arm. Anyways, what do you guys think? Definitely some very compelling evidence. The following video was posted to TikTok by user Cryptic on December 18th, 2023. It was taken by a trail camera mounted near a cemetery in the woods. Check out what it captured. Two strange, dark figures are seen crawling around on the forest floor. They are also seen standing up and walking at times. And while all this is happening, the small tree appears to be moving on its own. Taking a closer look, even though the footage is blurry, these dark creatures appear to have long hair on their heads. Whatever these things are, they're deeply unsettling. Because this trail cam is mounted near a cemetery, people began to bring up the paranormal and ghosts. They thought that these could be demonic spirits roaming throughout the night. But others say the creatures kind of resemble baby Bigfoots or something. But because this footage here is rather blurry, it looks like we'll never really get a clear look of what exactly they were, leaving us puzzled but also disturbed. A man by the name of Andrew Smith set out on a solo adventure into the deep Arizonian wilderness. He began his trek on December 23rd, 2023. He states that he's on a quest to try to find a skinwalker, because he wants to see for himself because he doesn't believe that they're real. If you don't already know, skinwalkers are said to be evil, shape-shifting spirits that reside on cursed land. They're called skinwalkers because they often disguise themselves as wild animals or humans, so they essentially take their skin. And apparently this area here of Arizona has a history of skinwalkers. Smith even spoke to some locals about some areas not to go. And of course, against their words, he went to the exact area that they told him not to go. They told him not to go here because it's reportedly cursed, and many people, including the locals themselves, have had encounters with the so-called skinwalkers. As he reached this area, miles and miles away from civilization, something strange began to happen.
Hello? What was that? Hello?
A human-like voice is heard calling out for help. Considering he's extremely far away from civilization, there shouldn't be any people out there anywhere. This is when he decided to pack his things up and leave. Could this have been a potential skinwalker trying to pose as a human, trying to lure Andrew deeper and deeper into the woods, and maybe even into its territory? If so, who knows what would have happened if Andrew continued to follow this voice deeper into the woods.
What is that? Hello?
A man was out exploring by a bridge near his home. Supposedly the bridge has a dark history. It's supposedly haunted, as many people have had strange encounters near it, from disembodied voices to creature sightings and strange apparitions. But this night, this lone explorer took a trek out to see if the bridge really lived up to the legend, and it did. He walks around for a while until he hears a strange noise. He then pans his camera over to where the noise was coming from, and a pale, skinny creature is seen on the rocks underneath the bridge. It's on all fours crawling around. Right after this, the man sprinted away, not knowing what the heck this creature was and not wanting to find out at all. After analyzing the footage, commenters thought that this could be the infamous cryptid called the Rake. The Rake is supposedly an evil creature that preys on humans. The appearance of these beings are described as abnormally skinny and excessively pale, with long claws on the ends of its human-like hands. So could this footage here be real footage of the Rake? Or is it simply a clever hoax? Let me know. This video here will get your adrenaline pumping. A man named Alex McGregor had a terrifying close encounter while hiking in Alaska's Katmai National Park. Check it out.
Hello, bear. It's coming right at us. Moving. 2 bears.
Suddenly, a huge brown bear appears and begins following him off the trail. The nail-biting encounter goes on for about a minute, with the bear continuing to stay close to them.
Side of the trail.
Left side of the trail.
Go to the left.
Finally, the bear turns around and leisurely walks away along the path, leaving them alone completely. Luckily, this bear did not appear to be threatened by these humans, so it acted pretty calm towards them. It also seems the bear was not hungry, as it easily could have took down these humans. Just imagine what could have happened if this bear was angry rather than docile. Many bear attacks and killings happen each year, so it's always best to keep your distance from these animals when you can. But luckily, this couple here stood their ground, and it ultimately saved their lives. Knowing what to do and thinking quickly in situations like these is key, and can maybe save your life one day. Taking a look at a very quick video clip coming from Squatch Watchers. It was released only a week ago. A man was hiking when he came across what he thought was a Sasquatch. On top of the mountain is a dark creature. They zoom in closely on the creature and it appears too tall and too wide to be a human. But it's not a monkey or primate because they don't live in this region. Let me replay this footage again and take a look at the pine trees and do a comparison of the supposed Bigfoot and the trees. This reveals to us how massive this creature truly is, almost completely debunking the theory of a human or even a human in a costume. This is why the person who took the video and experts believe that this could be real, authentic footage of a Sasquatch or a Yeti. A group of hikers were hiking along the Pilcomayo River in South America, in Tarija, Bolivia to be exact. But as they were hiking, one of the hikers decided to snap a photo of one of the other hikers, and they later realized that in the background of this seemingly innocent picture, something freaky was captured. This photo quickly went viral, not just in South America, but around the world as well. People are puzzled, and they dubbed this photo the alien from Tarija. Apparently, many trusted and very well-known ufologists and extraterrestrial experts are getting involved in this. They are in the process of reviewing and analyzing the photo to see if it's authentic or not. One specific ufologist stated that it does look like an authentic photo of a gray alien, but he says that further research is needed. And what makes this photo even more groundbreaking is the fact that Tarija, Bolivia is a supposed extraterrestrial hotspot. Locals state that the land is home to so-called alien portals, where these beings can come and go. Also, according to YouTuber Slaptam, in 1978, a big group of locals saw and reported a strange aircraft crash in this area. It was named the most credible UFO crash of South America by many. Even the military got involved and took a look at the crash site. Both the US military and the Bolivian military were involved. Considering the rich alien history of the area, this is why people strongly believe this is some sort of extraterrestrial creature. So what do you guys think? Is this area in Bolivia home to extraterrestrials? Let me know in the comments. This trail cam footage here intrigued me and I thought that I should share it with you all. It was taken on November 11th, 2023. The footage is rather blurry and it's hard to tell what's going on, but the caption reads, "Ghost caught on trail cam." Check it out. The footage showcases some sort of anomaly. A white shadowy figure seems to move quickly past the camera. Because it's so blurry, it's really hard to make out what exactly it was, but it is interesting. It appears partially see-through and shadow-like, ruling out the possibility of it being a human. The original poster says it looks like it's 10 feet tall. Some very interesting footage for sure. Could this trail cam potentially be set up in a haunted area of the woods? Or is there a worldly explanation? This strange encounter occurred in Ecatepec de Morales, a city in Mexico. The incident occurred on December 19th, 2023, so very recently. Many locals saw this strange phenomenon as well, further confirming that this was a real encounter. When locals looked up into the sky, a strange UAP was seen. UAP stands for unidentified aerial phenomena. What the heck could this be? You can tell by the tone of the locals' voices that they are very puzzled and freaked out. It seems very authentic. But as we can see, the UAP almost looks like a sea urchin or something, but it's huge. It's large in size and has some sort of spikes coming off of it. Now, I've personally never seen anything like this before, and I honestly don't think anyone has, though commenters speculate UFOs and extraterrestrial beings. Could this be some sort of UFO controlled by aliens? This footage definitely leaves us with many unanswered questions. This up-close trail cam footage is crazy. Showcased by Outdoor Oklahoma on YouTube, it was taken on May 14th, 2022 at approximately 6:50 p.m. Watch as an infamous predator casually comes across this low-hanging trail cam. It seems this trail cam was strategically placed as it perfectly captures this alligator entering the pond. Seeing one of these dangerous and massive creatures so close up is breathtaking. Just look at the size of it. Obviously, as we all know, alligators are extremely dangerous, and they actually have the strongest bite in the entire world. Accompanied by the insane strength of their bites is the insane strength of their bodies as well. They are exceptionally strong, and oftentimes when attacking prey, they do this thing called the death roll. The death roll consists of the alligator completely spinning its body around while its jaws are locked onto its prey. It easily rips off limbs and gravely wounds their prey. But anyways, this violent creature looks so peaceful here in this footage, and that's what's so scary about it. This trail cam photo does not come with much background info. The whereabouts of the camera are unknown, but it was reportedly placed in a rather remote wooded area. This was taken by one of those trail cams that snaps pictures when motion and heat is detected. Then the photos are stored within the SD card inside. In order to view the photos, you must remove said SD card from the camera and then plug it into a device such as a computer, and that's when you can view the photos. And that's exactly what this trail cam owner did here, but as he was reviewing the various photos he caught, he was completely disturbed by this one. A robed figure holding a scythe is seen. Many speculate this was the Grim Reaper. The legend of the Grim Reaper comes from ancient lore. It is said to be a paranormal entity that collects human souls after they die. The Grim Reaper reportedly often shows up at sites of tragic deaths. It's reported to wear a black robe and hold a scythe, just like in this trail cam photo. Also, taking a closer look at the robed figure, we can see that there are no facial features. It's just a pale, blank face, making people believe even more that it is indeed something paranormal. Those skeptics think it could just be someone playing a prank on the trail cam owner. Others are adamant that it's real. Because trail cameras are very stealthy and blend in very well. So how in the dead of night with no flashlight at all could someone somehow spot this camera? It really makes you wonder. The following footage comes from EMD 416. It was taken by a home security camera mounted near the front of their home. At first, the footage here seems relatively normal, showing their dog in the front yard. But watch what happens to the dog next. The dog completely vanishes into thin air. And I sped up the footage, but approximately 45 seconds later, the dog suddenly reappears down by the sidewalk. How could this even be possible? There's also a fence and gate, and when the dog reappears, it's on the complete other side. Many think that this was an alien abduction. They think that an alien spacecraft quickly came down and scooped the dog up, and then eventually decided to give it back. But others think it was a real-life glitch in the Matrix. They speculate that the dog entered a different dimension and then came back. Regardless of which theory is correct, the footage is deeply chilling. Taking a look at a crazy piece of footage coming from Mark Lauderhand on YouTube. He set up a trail cam last March right on the edge of a pond, in hopes to capture a specific predatory animal. And sure enough, he got exactly what he asked for. Crazy up-close footage of a snapping turtle is seen. It slowly wanders through the leaves, making its way to a neighboring pond. Even though these turtles are rather slow, it's not the speed of its legs we need to watch out for. It's the speed of its bite. These animals can stretch their neck out super far when attempting to bite enemies. Also, fun fact, the snapping turtle has one of the strongest bites in the world. With their sharp beaks and quick reflexes, they can easily do lots of damage to humans. If one bit your finger, it would most likely take it clean off. But anyways, what a crazy up-close capture. And when I was younger, I used to be obsessed with snapping turtles. And one time I even caught a really big one with my bare hands, and it was about 25 to 30 pounds. One day I'll have to post a video about that. But anyways, enough about my love for snapping turtles, and on to the next clip. Taking a look at some remarkable trail cam footage coming from Daddy Sky 3 on TikTok. Here's the first clip. The footage taken in the wilderness of Yukon, Canada shows a giant moose running by quickly. You never really realize how big these animals are until you see them up close like this. If you got trampled by one of these, let's just say it wouldn't be pretty. Moose can weigh up to an insane 1,600 pounds, and they can grow up to about 7 foot tall at the shoulder. I don't know about you guys, but I never really realized how big these things can get. But anyways, let's look at some more of his trail cam footage. The same exact trail cam shows more moose at night. The way their eyes glow is unsettling for some reason. But take a look at another clip he captured at night. This one shows a wolf slowly making its way down the trail. Wolves are very dangerous animals as well, and they are very aggressive and territorial despite their cute and cuddly looks. So definitely don't go near them. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's clips. Alright, I think it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 2,000 likes for another one of these scary trail camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, MaxwellFear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, MaximumFearYT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 16% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. And be sure to check out my merch, it's in the description down below. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.